School's starting real soon. So as a school social worker, what are some things that you can have in place in the beginning of the school year or be thinking about so that the rest of the year is going smoothly and it doesn't lead you to burnout? And let's start with the one thing that I keep talking about, which is a good planner or a good planning system. So in the beginning of the school year, I always sit down and I write all important meetings that I already know about down in my planner. And this includes breaks, this includes parent conferences, because if your caseload is anything like mine's, you're going to be in a lot of meetings. And so make sure that you're putting all the annual review due dates, all the EDC due dates, and then start filling the rest in as they start trickling in. Part of that would also be looking at your caseload and knowing the students you have, thinking of how to pair students together, how your schedule might look, but your schedule doesn't have to be set in place. Things will move around as the school year happens. Be flexible with that, but you can start thinking about those things. The next thing with my caseload is thinking about progress and data. How am I going to track all of these things? And so I have a couple systems already in place. I use a spreadsheet for attendance and progress. I have the IEP binders for each student where I put all their work in there and it's behind my door. They can easily grab it. And then this might be a little bit intense, but trust me, it has helped make sure that I am still collaborating with the teachers, even when I don't have time to sit down with every single teacher every single month. Because if your caseload is as big as mine, you are busy. And so I took the Illinois SEL standards and I entered that into a form for K through second, third through fifth, and then for middle school. Here's the intense part, but trust me, it is very helpful. Someone else taught me this. And so I have my email template. I have my form. I schedule emails for every student's teacher that is on my caseload 3 weeks prior to progress reports. And so they have the form, they have time to look at it, and they can fill that out so that I also have in-class progress in addition to when I go in to do observations or I go in to see if they're applying skills. I also have data that I can see. Are they meeting certain SEL standards? I also think about programs, curriculum, and lessons, but nothing has to be set in stone. I just like planning my year based on celebrations or events that are happening in the school because I want to feel a part of the school. And so I plan my year with some themes, and I use programs such as Everyday Speech. And the last thing is setting up your office. Obviously setting up your office for your students, but also for you because you are working in that space every single day. And so making sure that that office is meeting your social emotional needs as well. I hope I'm not missing anything, but those are kind of the things that I think about. If there's any other seasoned school social workers out there, please let me know if there's something I missed.